Homecoming.
Computer-aided design class.
Another new teacher.
We also have weather.
And some sports to talk about here on JDTV News. Welcome, my name is Richie.
And my name is Isibelle.
For our first story, we'll be talking about the events of homecoming. Homecoming was eventful, to say the least. Let's take a look at what went down. First, we had the Spirit Days, including Meme Monday, then all the TikTok-related skits from each class. That same assembly included basketball games. Then to end it all off, we had the homecoming dance. Now, because it's CTE month, we are able to interview Mr. Dukes, the CAD or computer-aided design class teacher. Let's see what he does in the class.
The Computer-Aided Design Class, or CAD for short, is taught by Mr. Dukes. It teaches the use of special software and precise measurements in order to design fabrications which are sometimes brought to life. These include the bike racks you see outside the pool near JDHS, and they're currently working on a pump track for Cope Park.
What we do is use the computers to work on small architectural projects around town. In the past few years, we've been working with city landscape architect to find small needs within the community and then kind of address them. So we've looked at different parks around town and redesigning those. We've looked at the Seawalk for a number of years. We've done projects with bike racks. We've done projects with bus stops, just looking at small projects that students can come up with solutions to and design them in the computers. And then they give a presentation at the end of each semester to community members and pitch their designs. And some of them have been built around town.
Right now we're designing a pump track in AutoCAD, but first we had to draw it out in scale drawings and then draw it in AutoCAD, which is what we're doing right now.
We're working with City and the Juneau Mountain Bike Association on the mountain bike park for Cope Park, and that's where we're spending our efforts for this year.
Well, it's a really fun class, but it's pretty hard and it's going to be a lot of work if you do it. It's a good way to get an intro into engineering, and it could also allow me to get a job at an engineering firm as a drafter.
In our ongoing series of interviewing new teachers, we spoke with Amy Lloyd, who now teaches AP Language. She moved here recently from DZ Middle School.
Before I came here, I taught 7th and 8th grade language arts and history at Zantakahini Middle School for a long time. I'm really glad that I came here. I think the high school culture is really fun. It's kind of neat that there's like a rivalry with Thunder Mountain, but it's not ugly, and it makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger to be in this school. Right now, my biggest project is figuring out how to teach AP Lang and Comp. It's my first year, so I went to a training over the summer, which helped a lot, but that takes up a lot of my time. I really liked, after it's all over, I liked homecoming week, even though it was really stressful because I am the junior class student council advisor, so I didn't expect it to be that chaotic, but it worked out good. We had a good time. Every day I like working with kids, but I think my favorite thing about being a teacher is every day is different, and I end up laughing at something every day. Definitely To Kill a Mockingbird, although I do like Of Mice and Men as well. I forced my 11th graders to read The Scarlet Letter, which they did not enjoy, but we worked our way through it.
Miss Lloyd seems pretty cool.
Yep, she is. Now time for sports.
The hockey team played on the first against Soldotna and lost 0-7. Let's take a look at the girls' basketball team first. The girls' basketball team played Wednesday and beat Wasilla 57-52. They also played Thunder Mountain and won 52-45. The girls' basketball team went up against Lathrop and hauled an ultimate victory 52-44. Now let's peek at the scores from the boys' basketball team. JDHS lost to the hands of Ketchikan 55-71. The boys' basketball team played Ketchikan again and lost 53-73. That's all the sports I have for you today.
Now let's take a look at the calendar for the following week.
To begin, parent-teacher conference are tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., along with girls' basketball games versus Thunder Mountain at 4:30, 6:15, and 8 o'clock p.m.
To start off the weekend, we have more girls' basketball games versus TM again at 4:30, 6:15, and 8 p.m.
On Tuesday the 18th, there is a public forum about the budget at 6 p.m. in Dzontakahini Middle School.
And finally, class request night for the juniors will be taking place on Wednesday and Thursday, the 19th and 20th at 5 p.m. in JDHS.
That's all we have for the calendar this week.
Up next, weather.
Welcome back to the green screen. Like always, we got a satellite view of Southeast Alaska and winds coming in from the northeast. Let's take a look at it later this week. On Thursday, which is today, we'll have upper 30s and tonight a low chance of 20s and a chance of rain. Friday will be rain and snow and upper 30s. Saturday will be as well upper 30s and a chance of rain and snow. Sunday, once again, upper 30s and a chance of rain and snow. Back to you at the desk.
Well, now it's time for me to leave because I have a meeting to go to. It's so sad I have to go.
Or is it just because your bio is up?
No, it's not. I have a meeting to go to, okay?
Hi, my name is Richie, and I go to JDHS, and I love playing video games. The reason I love playing video games is because it calms my stress. Oh, another thing you should know about me is that in my favorite game called Overwatch, I have over 1,000 hours in the game. Is that insane? Well, that's all I have time for. Hope you have a good time watching the others. Bye!
Well, I guess that's all for this week. Go to our website, jdhsvideo.org, and follow us on Twitter at jdhsvideo. Tune in next time for more JDTV news. Go Bears! Go Bears!